Here's our official team. Well, to secure your NBA seats. Don't miss out on our next giveaway night. It's T-shirt night. Every fan in attendance will get a white Mycarrer tee. Let's make sure we're all in the house. When you wait to miss it, 2 consecutive free throws in the fourth quarter. Everyone in the arena will receive a coupon to redeem 1 free chicken sandwich at any participating location. A reminder, fans, you are about to join us for trading card day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card back. Arrive early to the fan zone to get your sign on the Spirit Dance team. We represent the
And tonight could be special for MP. The all-time record for most points scored in a single season is within reach. All he has to do is continue his offensive dominance. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Chris Middleton, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Alexander Sarr, and it's Champagnie at the power forward position. And for the Clippers, they've got Brook Lopez. Bradley Beal's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's James Harden, and it's Bryant in at shooting guard. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Well, as the saying goes, gotta give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show. And most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
The MP is making a point. Protect the home floor, establishing a home court advantage, and that's something this team wants to get set in stone. MP hopes this is a goal that will be adopted by every player on his team for a season-long effort.
And now let's check in with Ali to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Ali.
I asked MP how they'd be approaching home games this season, and he said, I told my guys, we have to do better this year, period. When the game is in our house, we owe it to our fans to win it. Guys, I can get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy stop on the road for anyone.
Nope, and MP always working for the people, Ali. And something close to my heart going on tonight. It's Dunks for Dollars here in the arena, a charity that helps local dog shelters.
Well, I think we all can agree that this is one of the best nights at the arena. They raise so much money and for such a good cause. A lot of very happy pups out there because of the efforts of this organization.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Pass to Sarr. Washington moving the ball around. Clock at 6. They double him with Bryant. Here's Coulibaly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
To the inside. Now here's Carrington. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. No luck on that one.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Harden from outside. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards trail by 7. A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, BA, but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
Here's Champagnie. 11 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Now here's Bryant. Oh, a flawless finish on the line.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Pass to Sarr. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Sarr with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Suns. In Phoenix.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Screen by Leonard. And he's going for the oop here.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Celtics. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, for the Clippers, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Middleton. And here's Carrington. Sarr with a screen on Lopez. Here's Koulibaly looking to end the run. Rebounded by James Harden. Bryant against Koulibaly. Leonard with a screen on Koulibaly. Bryant, pass to Leonard. The shot, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
And there's just one foul. Now away from the penalty.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
Throw it anywhere near Collins. He'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Keyshawn George is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Kispert in at the 3. Now here's Whitmore. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Bryant outside. To the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
George passes to Kispert. Bagley is screen on Beal. Back to George. And it's blocked by Collins. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Bryant against Johnson. From behind the arc. And Bryant good for 3. Bryant's got 9. We don't know if we'll be able to call MP a once-in-a-lifetime player just yet. But with the way things have gone for him, we might be able to do that soon enough.
Yeah, it would take a monumental fall-off for MP to not continue skyrocketing up the pantheon of players. The way he plays, the determination to improve and succeed, he is almost destined to be one of the best to ever play. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Beal outside. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Washington, Champagny. He's checked in for Bagley. Middleton comes in for Whitmore. And it's Koulibaly in for Johnson.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, chums, appreciate the report. Clock is at 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Bryant against Middleton. And the dunk by Leonard.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Now here's Coulibaly. He's got 6. Middleton looking around. Bogdan Bogdan. So it's the Los Angeles Clippers with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. You're thinking about...
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a... It's time now to take a look at how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
Can't tell too much from early numbers, but the All-Star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Brook Lopez is out there with James Harden. And it's Bryant in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Middleton outside. Pass to Champagny. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Carrington. Offline with a 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's Bryant outside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Leonard. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 9 assists now tonight.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Now here's Coulibaly. 14 points for him to stop the run. Carrington no good.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Count it.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. Outside Carrington. Lets the 3 fly. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And Bryant gets it to go.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Sarr misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders...
Another one goes! Incredible!
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Historically dominant. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962.
Los Angeles shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. So on the floor for the Wizards. They've got Johnson. Keyshawn George is out there with Kispert. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Middleton in at the two-guard spot. George outside. Up top, Johnson. Back to George. Fires the three. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Bryant outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Johnson passes to Kispert. Middleton outside. Johnson for three. Rebound by the Clippers. Takes the three. The rebound by the Wizards. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Kispert. The three. Washington again can't hit.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Kicks it out to Bryant. There's the three. Good. He hits again.
That bucket does it. He's tied the top spot for points in a season.
Well, to call him a force on the offensive end wouldn't do him justice. This has been a season for the ages.
Yeah, 4,029 points, matching Chamberlain's 1962 mark. Awesome.
And there's the screen. 4 on the clock. Johnson with a bucket.
After the three on the other end, young Mr. Johnson answering with one of his own.
And here's Bryant outside. Oh, connects again.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He's done the impossible.
And it's a new record for points in a season. Incredible.
Yeah, he has broken Wilt Chamberlain's historic mark from 1962. It stood for decades until now.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Wizards. Sarge checked in for Bagley. On defense, Los Angeles. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Stolen by Bryant. By himself. Oh, man!
Look out below.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
From deep, Johnson. Washington again can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-3 run. And that one's good.
Oh, a tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
And that one's good. Middleton.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Gets the three ball to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Johnson. There's a screen. Pass to George from deep. Called in by Brown. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Bryant against Middleton. Three-pointer Kispert. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. You gotta respect that hustle.
Drops in the 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Washington moving the ball around. For three, George. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And another miss for him. It's been this way all night, and that is tough for his team to overcome.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Middleton against Bryant. Pass to Johnson. George sets a screen. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Clippers. Collins has got rebound number 7 tonight. Paul passes to Bryant. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Johnson for 3. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Washington shooting 27% here in the 4th. Kispert on the wing, defended by Brown. Kispert, the pass to Middleton. For 3, George. And they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Middleton. Off target with the 3.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Bryant with the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Johnson. They set the pick. Fires the 3. And Bryant pulls it down. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Oh, a heat check there, but it's off target. The Wizards on offense. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Outside Johnson. Washington again can't hit. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to Paul. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Johnson. Kispert, left side. From downtown, sends it home from 3-point land. Kispert's got 9 points here in the second half. Brown with a screen. And there's the lob. And it's Washington with the ball. George outside. Pass to Kispert. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And here's Bryant outside. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Johnson on the wing. George outside, puts up a 3, and again it's Washington with a 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pure from 3-point range.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
He drops it from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George outside. Middleton up top. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Bryant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball finds Bryant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Johnson passes to Middleton. They need this. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bryant outside. Jacks up a 3. And Los Angeles, another three.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Kispert on the wing. Takes a three. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that openness.
Back to Bryant. Bogdanovich on the wing. And Los Angeles, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Kispert outside. The open shot by Middleton. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. That's 10 points for Chris Middleton.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. Well, the Wizards shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. And that one's good. Middleton.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
Pass to Bryant. Beyond the arc. And good! There's another!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. George outside. Here's Kispert. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Johnson with a drive. Kispert outside. Let's go with a three. And Bryant pulls it down. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really shows what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.
I'd like to present this check to the CEO of Fuzzy Yellow Friends, who provides homes and toys to rescues all over this great city. Give it up, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, MP and the team, for going so hard in the paint. Congrats on your huge win, and thanks to your dunks, we are going to be able to provide toys and homes to hundreds of rescue dogs in our great city.
Thank you. Do you have a rescue for us?
We have so many wonderful animals searching for forever homes. I'm sure we can find you the perfect companion at Fuzzy Yellow Friends. Thank
Great.
Stephanie?
Hey,
Yeah,
I
Frank.
like the easy ones. There we go. Okay. No one in NBA history has ever scored as many points in a season as you have, MP, so congratulations, good job. Yeah,
Thanks,
but
Frank.
most of those guys didn't have access to the three-pointer, the medical training data, coaching, and staff and development that you did. So given all that, where do you think that this record places you, honestly, as far as the great scorers of all time go?
Okay, but really, I couldn't do this without people helping me, Frank. But nobody reaches this level of success alone. So y'all can argue with each other over who the greatest scorer is, but this accomplishment isn't less impressive because it's not the 60s, okay?
That's
you play the hand life deals you, and I played mine about as well as you possibly can. I'll let y'all worry about the rest, Frank.
You're worried.
Okay, right here, please.
P really just broke the single season scoring record. Shout out to you, man. That's big time. Hey, it's all because of the work you put in. You're getting 1% better every day. Congrats, bro.
You are coming to tonight's game. We've got a special promotion that you're gonna love. If we make 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 3-pointers in the third quarter, everyone in this building is going to get tacos as a part of our Taco Tuesday special.
All right, so let me get this straight. You got to make 3 threes as a team in the third quarter.
That's right, Xander. And you better believe if I'm open, I'm hoisting it up because I want y'all to get those tacos everybody eats on MP tonight.
That's a promise, folks. Make sure y'all tune in.
Attention fans, we won't want to miss our next visit. The first 15,000 fans through the door on giveaway night get a Just the Condor cap.
And folks, make sure to be here for our backpack day. Bring the kids and they'll get a free Clippers backpack.
Clipper fans, we hope you can join us for Mouse Pass. The first 10,000 fans 13 and older will receive an LA Clippers Mouse Pass. Make sure to get your tickets for this exciting promotion.
Clipper fans, remember, when the away team misses 2 consecutive free throws in the fourth quarter, everyone in the arena.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Mycarrer. And it's Clowney in at the power forward. And for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Brook Lopez. And there's Bryant. Then it's Harden. And it's Beal in at the 3 spot. Now let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
He just had an all-time moment breaking Wilt Chamberlain's single-season points record. Him and Wilt are still the only players in NBA history with over 4,000 points in a year. He told me he hopes to add to this record tonight. I'm betting he will, guys.
Yeah, he could add a lot to it. Thanks. Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
And so far, MP is delivering on that promise. These guys have looked strong on their home court, excited even for every chance they get to defend it. It's a great mindset to have for this team in these home games.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Los Angeles. Tonight's game means a lot, Doris. These are the games coaches sometimes identify as turning point games, right?
You are so right, Kev, because listen, teams continue to define themselves in terms of who they are and how they win. So performing well at this point of the season really ends up having a great influence where you finish. This is a long year, but an important time.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Thomas. Pass to Clowney. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Beal against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Porter on the assist from Thomas.
That mid-range distance, not a problem for Porter Jr. Such a smooth release.
Kicks it out to Harden. 3-pointers off the mark.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Pass to Mycarrer. Now Thomas fires the 3. Mycarrer can't hit. Harden finds Bryant. Puts up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Bryant's got 9.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Traore. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Thomas, no good.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the score?
Hey guys, this past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden, and Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. If this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys, it's very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the evening. The first one falls. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
And the Nets with possession here. After the three-pointer from Bryant. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Porter. Outside for Thomas. For the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
The 3. 6 for 6. He's hit the miss from the field.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now, here's Thomas. No scoring in this one. Pass to Clowney. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 3 from Bryant. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now, here's Porter. Last time out, he had 14 points. Drills the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Bryant missing. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Traore. Here's Timmy. Lopez covering. Here's Traore. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Teardrop shot. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. You look at Bryant. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season. Sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
Here's Traore, guarded by Harden. Timmy, Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Here's Porter. Pass to Timmy. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bryant. 100 kicks to Harden. No good on the 3. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. It's a 16-point game. Here's Clowney. Lopez covering. Pass to Traore. Lock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Lopez with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. And finished off by Collins.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. James Harden, third.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Outside Thomas. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
And Bryant kicks to Harden. Launches it. Jimmy grabs the miss. Last outing for the Clippers. They won that game against Los Angeles. From the line. Traore can't hit. Clippers leading by 15. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going to the rim. And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Timmy. Here's Traore. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Clowney. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
And it's Bryant missing. Nets trail by 21. Porter with him. He's picked up by Bryant. Pass to Traore. Thomas against Leonard. Here's Clowney. And the Nets miss again.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
And that one drops.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Traore. Pass to Clowney. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Thomas has it in the corner. Over Leonard. Thomas, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Lobbed up there for Lopez. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is all you have to do with Brook Lopez. Exceptional at completing lobs thrown his way. Long arms, easy job.
Pass to Traore. And Thomas has it in the corner. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Bryant's shot is off.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Timmy. Outside Porter, and Thomas has it in the corner. Back to Porter. Here's Traore. And the Nets miss again. Traore's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. From deep, Bryant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Porter outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion.
Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And the Nets with possession here, following the 3 from Bryant.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Leonard on the wing, fires for 3. He's off on that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Mycarrer Williams out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Porter. And it's Wolf in at the 5 spot. Basket counts.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Collins setting the big for Beal. It's to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
A little relentless opportunity there for John Collins, the and one.
So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. On the wing, man. Pass to Porter. Releases. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Bogdanovich looking around, and here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins has tremendous vertical showing off right there.
On the wing, Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Paul can't get it to go. Nets shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Williams passes to Mann. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Beal from long range. Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bryant comes in for Bogdanovich. Then for the Nets, Brownie's checked in, and it's Troray in for Wilson. The three from Bryant, and he's good on the three ball. Bryant's got 36.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Outside, Porter lets it go from deep. Shot clock reset for the Nets. And the Nets miss again.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Porter, no good on that one. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Now here's Bryant. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Buries the long-range jumper.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Beal against Williams. To the middle. Pass to Porter. Right wing. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Porter's got 9.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to Porter. Outside Williams. Back to Porter. Here's Troray. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Timmy. Hasn't made one yet. And stolen by Leonard. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Oh, Porter in position. And finished off by Porter.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Bryant. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bryant's got 46 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Troray. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
And here's Bryant outside. The shot, no good. Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Bryant with the steal. Paul right side, launches a 3, and it's Bryant missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Clowney. Over in the corner, Williams. The kick out to Porter. And stolen by Leonard. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And it's getting closer. The All-Star voting with just 7 days left. Here's how it's shaping up.
Hey guys, I think it's fair to say things are finally coming into focus. We're getting a really good idea of who's going to make it.
Take a look at Leonard. He's pulled in a lot of votes. Nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. And so it's Brooklyn with it. After the three-pointer from Bryant. Shot clock at 3. Pass to Troray. To the inside. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Bryant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they've got it good.
He hits again.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
Greg, this is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable season from him.
You look back at Wolf's 62 campaign and all the records it spawned. Absolutely stunning to see the 50-point game record be matched.
And another three-point shot call from Bryant. Bryant's got 55.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Troray. And Thomas has it in the corner. And again, it's Brooklyn with a three.
Guys love to have that answer from three. Cam Thomas, no exception.
And here's Bryant outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Here's Traore. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to Timmy. It's Thomas outside. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Leonard. Oh, and the kick by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Up top, Bryant. For 3. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to Timmy. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Traore. On the wing, Porter. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Leonard with the bucket.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Now 8 seconds separate the 2 clocks. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Porter. Outside for Thomas. 3-pointer. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Bogdanovich. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the night. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Clippers on top, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even McKinney could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And moving things along, let's take a look at some contenders for this year's dunk contest.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, you see some of the most athletic guys in the world in any sport.
Yeah, there's a beauty to just watching these guys fly. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance from Bryant.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Here's Traore. They've got Brook Lopez. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bradley Beal. And there's Bryant, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Beal. You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas, one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
And Thomas has it in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas got 12 points in the game.
Well, the absolute response from 3 by Cam Thomas.
2 open that time, made it look too easy.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Outside Porter. There's the pick. Back to Thomas. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, Cam Thomas is an enthusiastic three-point shooter. This guy will not hesitate.
Leonard, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Timmy. In the corner, Harden. Here's Lopez. Leonard dishes to Bryant. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Bryant. And Beal kicks to Bryant. And here's Harden for 3. That's good. It's Bryant with the assist. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, if you thought the fans went extra crazy for that last 3, that's not your imagination. That wasn't just in your head. That shot triggered Taco Tuesday here at the arena. And I hope they serve us here courtside.
And it doesn't matter what it is, what teams are playing, or what the score is. When there is free food on the line, that is when the fans are at their loudest.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
Porter in the corner. Pass to Timmy. Here's Clowney. Outside Thomas. Here's Porter. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. And good! There's another. And that's 70. He's unbelievable. Here's Timmy. Lopez covering. Inside. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps.
On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. You've got Wilson. Tyre Williams out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Porter. And it's Wolf at the 5. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Bryant, that's a 2-pointer. Jones, the pass to Bryant. Puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for the Clippers. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the pass game. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bryant's got 12 points in just the second half.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's the 3-point bomb.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick-and-roll action.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Wolf, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Yet another bucket. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget.
Mann passes to Porter. Down low, here's Wolf. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Williams. Here's the three. Bryant with the rebound. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Back to Bryant from downtown. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Williams. Offline with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Pass to Wilson. Now, man. Back to Wilson. Now, here's Porter. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bryant. And that one goes. Incredible.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Oh, Porter in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the paint, the kick out to Williams. No good on the triple. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Outside Bryant. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Wilson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Kicks it out to Bryant. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Man passes to Wilson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Pass to man. Here's Williams. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles.
You guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up. Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Wilson. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Pass to Wilson. There's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Outside Wilson. The kick out to Williams. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
From deep, Bryant, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Bryant, that's a two-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics. Last season selling for over $6 billion.
And those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Net shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Pass to Toure, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Brownie's checked in. Clippers shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. And here's Bryant outside. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Timmy.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far today.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Strong performance at home tonight, MP, and one that really pumped up the fans. How do you feel?
We're so happy to get this win and keep it rolling. Winning at home is a big focus for us. We just got to make sure we bring it on both ends of the court, and more often than not, we'll send our fans home happy. Hey, free tacos don't hurt either.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.